Right guys, no messing around today. It's about 2-3 degrees in this building. I do have my fan heater working. I mean, it has to be on a flat surface. That has to be pushed in. Wait, why aren't you working? There we go. This has to be pushed in here. It's working, but it is cold. We are gonna, it's loud is what I'm trying to say. What we're gonna get into today is talking about success and brains / intelligence, how they fit together, and how you can maximize your chances of becoming successful. So before I get into all of this, I want to give Damien Talks Money a really big shout out for the inspiration, because I watched a recent one of his videos. Damien Talks Money published a week ago saying the whole video premise is about you're so smart, but you're not rich. What's going on? How can you maximize your chance of success? So I want to do this, talk about the key points that stood out to me from that video and also apply it to my own life. Is that okay? Hopefully it is, because you've now stayed on the video. Now I've given the introduction. So ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Monday update video. I'm so excited for today. So let's talk success. And let's talk money. In the context of the world that we live in, those that are successful are the ones that have money. That's what society deems as success. So before I get into anything, I am not saying success equals money. That's just what success is defined by worldly success. There's loads of stats out there saying that those that are poorer are often happier than those that are absolutely richer. Obviously, I am so naive to speak from that because I've not encountered either end of those spectrums of being desperately poor, like the majority or a high proportion of the world's population, or being incredibly rich. So I can't talk to that. This is just what stats say, lots and lots of research. I will say, however, for me, money gives you opportunities. Money won't make me happy. It's not going to fill the void. It's not going to fill that void and desire for freedom. This is why I created the I Am Free brand, because I believe everyone should, instead of setting success as the goal, it should be freedom as the goal. Obviously, money unlocks freedom. So that's my quick disclaimer before we get started. I'm doing lots of hand gestures today. Probably keeps me warm when it's 2 degrees as well. So yeah, let's get right into it. You go to school, okay? If you've got brains, those are the most intelligent. They are fielded into further education. They are told that they are deserved of the top career jobs in society. Lawyers, doctors, solicitors, vets, architects, all of these high-end jobs, you need degrees, you need education. However, everyone with these jobs are not the top 1% earners. The top 1% earners are those that are business owners through, property or e-commerce or have their own brand, etc. They are people that own things, and we're not taught that in school. And that's why statistically, most of those who are in the top 1% are not the ones in the top 1% in terms of smarts or brains. However, research has come out to show those that do have brains are statistically more likely to take risks. So they do have the potential to take those risks and for them to pay off and for them to do incredibly well. But we're so conditioned and programmed into going down these paths, and we're told this is the best way. But you need to take a step back. When you're being told this is the best way, who is telling you this? Are they in that position of success and freedom that you want to get into? Are they someone that you want to replicate, or are they someone that has been taught all of this on paper but hasn't delivered the results? That's what I want to say to you. You need to take a step back, look where the evidence is coming from. Even for myself, I'm on the path to freedom, so take what I have to say with a pinch of salt. I'd like to think I am a few steps ahead of the average person in terms of being on my path to freedom. I'm currently working my own remote role. I'm growing a business on the side. I've got time to work when I want, how I want, as long as I deliver the results. I would like to think I am getting closer every single day to that freedom and that success, how I define it. Okay? All right, so I wanted to give you the context that most clever people are not rich, and this is why. And I also want to make you feel better about your current situation. Damien Talks Money mentioned this statistic in his video, and I had to write it down. I literally wrote it down on the spot in my notes because I was like, this is powerful. More than 1 billion people, I think, is there 8 billion now? I know there's at least 7 billion people on the planet. So a good 12 to 15% of people on this planet earn less than $2 a day. $2. What's that, like 1.5 pounds? £1.50? 1.5 pounds? £1.50 a day. 1 billion people on this earth earn £1.50 a day. Just let that settle in. The UK average salary is something like 27, maybe 25 to 30k, give or take, per year. Which is what? It's hard to do the maths. Maybe like $35,000 to $40,000. I don't know what that breaks down to per day, but it's a whole lot more than $2 a day, which is what 1 billion people on this earth earn. So if you want to feel better about where you are currently in your life, from a financial point of view, if you're looking at the worldly view of success, there you go. I've just told you, you are in to be watching this video, to have the time, freedom, the internet, the technology, to be watching this video and investing in your own self-development, to have that privilege. You're in the top percentile in this earth. So I almost call gratefulness out from you right now, because you have made it, really. The sacrifices your parents made, your grandparents, your great-grandparents, etc., etc., etc. I don't want to go down the path of history and colonialism and all of these things that haven't been fair, that have often put those that are part of that 1 billion earning $2 a day stuck in that place because we've not given them opportunities and helped build them. There's been a lot of taking advantage of other people. But I'm saying, when you were born, you couldn't control what you were born into, but you can control how grateful you are for the circumstances that you have. Okay? That's a really important point. Second thing that really stood out to me from Damien's video was he said that there was a research that came out, and he gave an anecdotal story of him talking to a millionaire who was breaking down in tears saying, I think I am. When I go to events like this, I'm like, I'm the poorest millionaire in the room. And it sucks. It's hard. And yes, that was the millionaire's lived experience. You can't take that away from him. But from an outsider's point of view, that's hilarious. But I also want to take you back to the 1 billion people earning $2 a day. They would look at our situation, being able to have the freedom for yourself to watch this video and think, that's hilarious that they are not content with where they are. They have a roof over their heads. They have food. They have clean water to drink. They're able to wash and clean themselves as they please. You're most likely able to afford a new top if the other one, I don't know, you get a hole in it, or your shoes. People are laughing at us because all they dream is having what we have. And just know that wherever you are in your life, wherever you set your goals, wherever you get to that mountain, there's always another mountain peak. There's always somewhere else. Millionaires are thinking the same. So where does it end? It ends here. It ends in your mind. It ends with your mindset. It ends how you reposition success in your own life. And it ends with you putting priorities right. From a self-development point of view, I'm the type of person that wants to be better every single day. If I feel like I'm going backwards, I'm not happy. So part of that, yes, financially, I want to get better every single day because that's how I'm built. I know that about me, that I get joy, satisfaction, and experience freedom when I know I'm proving, I'm building, I'm growing, I'm impacting. That's why I love creating these videos so much. And that's why I'm so passionate about today's video concept. If you feel you're smart, but you're not rich, and you're comparing yourself to people that were dumb in your class that are now rich, well, maybe you potentially took the wrong path. Maybe you've not taken the right risks. Or maybe they just got lucky. They were in the right place at the right time where opportunity came their way. The job I'm working right now, I absolutely love it. It's fantastic for my life, for my work. It gives me flexibility. But I only got that job because I met someone at 15 years old whilst I was live streaming FIFA on the internet. And I stayed in touch with that guy. I then met his friends when they came to the UK. And those friends, I'm working for one of those friends right now. That's like insane. Right place, right time. I would consider myself fairly smart. I was never the genius in the class. I was never top in the school. But as far as educational smart, I'd get consistent A's. Maybe not A stars all the time, teeter in between them. I wasn't 100% dialed into school. I wasn't 100% passionate. And that is also backed up by the fact I was live streaming at the time. But who would have known that live streaming that detracted from my grades would now get me the job that I'm working now? I'm multiple thousands, tens of thousands in debt from an educational system that I believed in at the time was good for me because I was smart enough in the world's eyes. But really they were just pushing me down a path of this is what you need to do to succeed. It's a waste if you don't go to university. Well, how about this? It's a waste if you don't pursue the things that you love and realize what success means to you. At 15, 16 years old, I realized I love creating content. I love playing FIFA. I love talking to an audience, building a community. And because I acted on that, I now have this opportunity right now. This almost sounds like a spoken word in the way that I'm speaking, but it's just because I'm so passionate about this topic. I implore you that's watching this video, if you've got to this point, to really reflect. Reflect. What am I doing right now to grow? How can I stand out from all those in my field of work in order to grow? Damien mentioned a really, really crucial point about the power of stacking skills. Okay? You can be the best data analyst, you can be the best business analyst, you become the best doctor. But no one knows that you're the best doctor if you're just doing the job role. The best doctors are those that may be public speaking, showing the world through their communicational skills that they're the best doctor. They've learned an adjacent skill. The best business analyst is probably the one that learns a really high value skill like the power of AI and applies it to their job role. Same with data analysts. Like, what you need to do to become the best in your field if you're wanting to stay in your career is to find an adjacent skill that can supercharge your job role and your ability to perform. And then I guess when you've applied that to your job role, risk-free, you've benefited your employer, and now you have evidence to show yourself that this skill is powerful. You can teach other people. You can start your own personal brand, showing how to become the best business analyst with AI. I was able to bring these results back home to my client. You can then start your own business, work for yourself because you have a high value skill that can be applied to individuals in the marketplace. You're bringing value. You're not just saying how to be a business analyst. I'm sure there are businesses that can do that, but how to be a business analyst that is kind of future-proof in this world of AI, it's because you're deploying AI. You're not allowing AI to rob your job. So that's kind of what I wanted to talk on today, is about success. How to improve your chances of success is through stacking skills. One really interesting point that Damien mentioned as well is we measure success based on those around us. I'll repeat that again. We measure success based on the people around us. That's why the millionaire was sad, because he surrounded himself with multi-millionaires, billionaires. You're going to be sad. And you're going to be even sadder if you are positioning success as monetary success rather than financial freedom, happiness, joy, fulfillment. You're pursuing your passions. Okay? So you need to redefine success and then surround yourself with people that are going to, yes, grow you to a point of being more successful, but it's okay to have people that are less successful than you. They help to ground you, offer new perspectives, and completely kind of really impact you because they're so confident or might be joyful or happy, or they might be really unhappy, and that might propel you to be even more successful, just replicating what other people have done to be successful. I want to tell you, smart doesn't equal rich. That's super clear. The top 1% are not the smartest people at all. That should be known to you. You that's maybe 18 years old, thinking of going to university or not. Think about the type of life you want to have. You have now the control in order to change anything that you want. You can find those people that have the life that you want to live, and you can copy the template that they have, rather than the template that society is giving you to earn money, when actually you're not even going to earn as much money as those business owners that are taking those risks. So this is a really, really important video. And I was genuinely like itching to create this, record this, put my own insight and spin onto Damien Talks Money video. I recommend you check out his videos anyway, because they are absolutely 10 out of 10. But I really wanted to drill it home, guys, that you can do whatever you want to do. What's going to maximize your chance of success, yes, is surrounding yourself by people that are successful. Yes, it's by stacking skills. But the building blocks to it all is financial literacy. You've got to learn how to invest, manage finances. You've got to delve into the world of taxes, work out how these business owners earn more money yet pay zero tax or barely any tax. You've got to learn these things, and it's not easy. It's one step at a time. But when you are financially literate, you enable yourself to manage your money in a way that then allows you the freedom to take those risks, because you know how much your income is, your expenditure is. You know, cool, if I sacrifice this, or you don't always have to sacrifice, but I'm saying you manage your money correctly so you can then know what type of risks you're able to take. So some people, yes, they will cut their money to they'll cut their holidays, they'll cut this, they'll cut that. Great. Obviously it's good to save unnecessary money. But if you're going to the point where you're cutting things that are genuinely good for your well-being, or genuinely good that help you to get through that next season and give you that drive, for example, myself, I've cut holidays in terms of like having fancy holidays. Holidays that I go on are budget. Yes, I'm exploring some amazing places around the world, but I'm doing it on a budget that is tied. I'm putting no more money into the holidays that's going to put me in debt or put me at risk, because I know that then I'm going to be stressed. And this holiday that's driving me through will drive me for the wrong reasons, and I won't want to go any more holidays. I won't want to enjoy my life. So yes, you can cut back, but you also need to learn how to earn more. There's always more money to be made. There's a famous quote by Grant Cardone, who's like an insane entrepreneur. If you're watching this, you probably already know Grant Cardone. Check out some of his books as well. There's some audiobooks on Spotify. Insane. There's a famous quote saying like, "Who's got my money?" Which means the money is out there. And Jordan Welch spoke about this recently. He's another entrepreneur. Again, if you're watching this, you probably know him. He is an insane guy. Has recently sold his business, realized what success actually means to him, and has delved deeper into his relationship with Jesus. And his life is gradually transforming, and he's documenting this on his second channel. I think it's called Jay Welch, or it might just be Jordan Welch. But anyway, check that out as well. He was talking about how that all the money, there's more than enough money to go around, and he's inspired by Grant Cardone's quote of, "Who's got my money?" You've got to work out who's got my money, and how can I provide value to them for them to give me some of their money. And that's how I'm going to end this video. That's the $1 million, $1 billion question is, who's got my money? How can I create value to get their money? You're not stealing, you're creating value. You are creating value. So that is kind of the success, money, how to be successful, tips, top advice. For my own life right now, updates. I'm just grinding. I'm trying a new way to make money right now using deploying adjacent skills, or redeploying skill sets that I've used in the past in a new way to make money. That's something that I'm doing right now. I'm exploring outside of my job role. Why not? I really want to grow my personal brand more and more and more. But I also understand there's levels, and I need to hit a certain level before I can go all in on personal brand, on growth, on mentoring, on coaching. That is a passion that I want to do, and I'm putting myself in the right rooms in order for that to happen. So Be encouraged today, guys. If you're watching this video, I guarantee you are not one of the 1 billion people that's earning less than $2 a day. So you're already doing well. You need to redefine what success means to you today. After this video, open up your notes, get a notepad, even better. Writing somehow makes things sink in and it enables you to open up to a new level of depth within yourself. Write down, cool, what makes me happy? What are some things that I get frustrated about? And that's a really good exercise because it shows the things that you care about as well. So what makes me feel like happy, excited, but then the opposite, what makes me really angry? Write that down. You can learn so much about yourself from just writing things down. Learning those things will help you to define, okay, cool. I get really angry when people cheat. Okay, cool. So one of my values is integrity. Am I displaying integrity right now in my life? Ask yourself that question. Am I doing the things that are needed to bring myself that satisfaction and fulfillment in my job role based on the values that I've written down here? Is my current life situation aligned to these values and where I want to get to? And now what I have defined as my version of success, my freedom for myself. Have a think, write it down, and come back to me. Thank you so much. I've genuinely really enjoyed this video, even though I've been like smoking the whole time. I'm gonna get out of this room ASAP, and I'm gonna put this fan back on again. Hopefully you can hear me. Oh my goodness, that is amazing. But yeah, have a fantastic week. Genuinely, I'm excited to see how you guys do based on this video. I know it's such an important video, so I really hope, I pray too, that you guys succeed. Genuinely, I pray that I have an impact for you guys watching this on the other side of the video, for yourself, whatever situation you're in, whether you think you've made it, whether you're on the way to making it, or whether you're just going through life, trying to work things out, bouncing from one thing to another. Discover yourself first. Find the problem, who has your money. Get upgraded financially. There's enough education that's free on YouTube, and find those mentors to help you get from A to Z to get the type of freedom that you want. Thank you so much for watching today's video. Have a fantastic week. Take care. See you on Instagram. That's really important. Bye.